computer. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy September. I just want to say you guys are all rock stars. I was so proud to see everybody running for August. These little groups, you just don't know what's going to happen out of these groups. And every single one of you just kicked butt. I think there was maybe one person in the entire group that didn't have 3 or free, and that's huge. That's a big, big deal. So kudos to all of you. And then a lot of you also had the maximum of 270. And some of the PQV that I saw on our team, and unfortunately I don't know the other teams, your numbers, but we had a lot of people over 1,000 in dollar amount for PQV. I had said 2 rank advancements, but we had 3 rank advancements, a brand new one, and then 2 re-ranked to where they were before. And it's kind of interesting because how they always say it always works. It goes 1, 2, 3, and it's the same leg, and it goes 1, 2, 3. So it's just growing and building, and I look forward to the next month of these 5 new people on our team that are going to grow in that group, and then that group's just going to continue to grow. So I'm just proud of every single one of you for all the hard work you guys did for August. It was a fun month. I felt like it was a great month for all of us. We got to finish our book. And so I'll talk about that last chapter in our book. I think it's pretty cool that I didn't realize we were going to actually finish the book at the end of the month. So that was, I didn't know that was going to happen. So we got to do that together. So I'll open it up to see who wants to talk about the last chapter. And then after we do that, I just want to open it up and you guys can start thinking just kind of how it was last 2 chapters, huh? How August was for you. Did you, and I am going to open it up to everybody. So think about it, because then I'm going to call on you. Did you accomplish the goals that you intended to? If you did, what kind of things did you do that helped you accomplish those goals? If you didn't accomplish those goals, what are you going to do differently in September to accomplish those goals? So I just want you guys to think about that while we're talking about the last 2 chapters, and then I'll go through on my screen on how I see you and have you guys just share with me if you can. I know some people are in a spot that they can't share, but I'll just try to reach out to you to see if you can. Okay, so it was 10 and 11, correct, everybody? That's what we finished with. Okay, so who would like to share anything about both? We can just combine them about 10. We'll start with 10. Anybody? Michelle, okay, I'll unmute you. Go ahead, Michelle.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Cute haircut, by the way. I like your hair.
Thank you. I'm getting it from Mexico. If I lose my hair, it's easier to lose short hair. Yeah. But anyway, my August wasn't great. I did everything I should have, and it just didn't happen. It will happen in September. I've got lots of things lined up. But about the book, the last chapter in particular, about the cloak, that you're protected until you've sort of met your commitment of what I need to send to the world. I have felt that all my life. I've had many, I'm sure all of us have, but I was run over by a car when I was a child and tore off my ear. I have fallen off a mountain. I've broken bones. I've been mugged and stabbed. Just recently I had that kayaking accident, and I know it's just not my time. So I know that there's a reason that I have to do something big in this life. And that's exactly what that said to me. And I thought, oh my goodness, I've always felt that. My friends, when I worked in South Africa, they said I always seem to land with my bum in the butter, because I am the luckiest person I know. And that's just it. It was a very meaningful reading, that last chapter in particular for me. And I will read it over and over. I can't highlight like you can, because I read everything on my iPad. Makes a mess of my iPad when I get out my marker. And I've just had a rough 2 months. I don't think I've had a customer in 2 months, and it'll change. I'm not worried about it. I've got my samples out, and I've got things will happen. It's just I'm doing everything I should be doing, unless someone can tell me to do something else. But I've sent out my samples. I've given away my free stuff, and I've done lots of Facebook Lives. So you got more suggestion for me to get myself restarted? Give me a hint. I've had numerous RRPs, but not had great turnouts, or my customers that already belong have shown up. So that's sort of where I am. And I'm afraid I can't stay because I'm at another meeting, but I just want.
Okay, I think she froze. Did I freeze or did she freeze? Oh, there you are, Michelle. Okay. I didn't know all that about your history and your past, so that's incredible, and I'm glad that story reached out to you in that way. That's just incredible to know. I know you'll have to go, but my suggestion to you is just keep focusing on the activity. Don't change anything. Just keep focusing on the activity. Keep sharing. Keep doing, and then change your wording. I don't want to, and this is just me telling you, I don't want to hear from you, it was a rough month. I don't want to hear from you, I didn't get any cut, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. You're gonna speak it into the universe. You walk with that that posture of, I'm getting customers. They're coming to me. They're just waiting for me. I got to keep doing my activity. My activity is going to bring in results. The results are coming. It's happening. I can't wait for it to happen like it did before. Here it comes. Those kinds of things, because the universe hears the doubts and the negative parts of us, and you don't want the universe to hear that. You want to always project it's coming. That didn't happen. It's because something better is coming. That didn't happen because something better is coming. Here we go. And so that's just really walking in that line of faith for that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, let me take a picture. Don't leave, since you have to leave. So we'll take your picture first. Can't see me. I'm so dark. I'm not even tan. Oh, there I am. Okay. Hold on. Okay, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, Michelle, have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, anybody else? Who else would like to share about the book? Okay, I'll share. Okay, no problem. I got this. Of course, I highlighted. Hold on. A couple of the things that was said in chapter 10. One decision that you make can literally change the world. And did we not see that with his future? Oh my gosh, with David's future. This was, don't you ever think that you can't change things. You can. Your one decision that you make can change the world. So that really stood out. There comes a time in every person's life when a decision is required, and that decision, should you make it, will have a far-reaching effect on generations yet unborn. A decision to charge, so do it. Change your life. Change your family's future. Change the world. Charge. I think that should be our motto for September. Charge. Ooh, I like that. You guys like that? Charge. We're charging into September. Ooh, I like it. I just got goosebumps. And when you get goosebumps, that's a good thing. So in my opinion, just the whole culmination of this book and how each decision changed this man's future. And so for me with this book, it was like, every day we talk about it. Every day we talk about we're one decision away from XYZ. We're one decision away from this, that, and the other. We're right there, but we need to make that one decision. And, I'm sorry, I'm really dark. Oh, well, I don't like the whole light thing behind me. Anyways, with that, in our family life, in our business life, in our personal lives, in our anything that we do daily, I feel that we should all just think, is this the right decision? Is this the decision I should be doing? Should I be sitting on the couch watching 4 hours of TV, or should I be working my business for my family? Should I go take a nap, or should I be working my business for my family? Should I sit on the couch, or should I go walk and exercise? That's me. I'm just kidding. That's me. Should I, think about the decisions. And I think that going into September with charge as our motto, think about the decisions that you make. Think about the decisions you made in August and where you are from what you'd made in those decisions. And decide today, September is going to be better. I know the announcement that Vicky's going to announce at 10 o'clock. And I can tell you right now, you want to make the decision to make this happen, because what they're going to give us is huge. It's so cool. So make the decision that this is going to be your month. So anybody else want to share on the book? And then I'll go through to everybody and ask about goals. Nobody? Nothing about the book? Anybody have anything from that book, like what the entire book did for you? Silence. Okay.
Go ahead, Solange.
I'm sorry.
the book really made me think about so many things, especially with my mom being a foreigner coming here. I used to think about, it made me remember and think about when we were younger. And I used to wonder, like, why my mom didn't just leave and go home to her mother. She had no family here. She's the only child. Her mom died when she was 9. And she would tell me, because her place was here and her children, we were from here. And reading the book makes you think of all the whys and the path that God has already set, and the things that we could miss out but maybe don't miss out. And for retirement until she was 45 years old, and she's happy and comfortable. And it just brings a lot of stuff to light. So I'm blessed that I still have her at 82. You know, I'm sorry, I'm always talking about my mom. When I talk about my mom, I could cry. She outlived my dad and my stepfather. So God has been good. I know he still has plans for her, and I'm blessed to be here to watch it.
Sorry, I was
But,
muted. That's awesome. And you know what? Don't ever apologize for talking about your mom. I think
yeah.
I think it's great. I mean, you know. Oh, Terry, you want to go?
No, I just wanted to ask Solange, does your mom read?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. You know, I already ordered because they have a book for teens. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but I ordered the book for my sister. I have a brother who's a doctor in South Carolina as well. I ordered it and sent it to him because I thought, oh, I'll just send her the money and have her pick it up. And then Monique said, why didn't you just order it and have it sent through Amazon? So I did order 4 of the teen versions. And I'm going to give my mom the audio, and I'm going to give her my book since we're done.
Awesome. Thank you, Solange. Appreciate that.
It's never too late. How about that?
Yeah, it's never too late. All right. So on that note, we're starting this book. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to reread this because you got it. Look at Terry. She's up. Look at her. Oh boy. Yeah. Overachiever. So we're gonna read through to Legacy 3. So there's Legacy Key number 3. It looks like a lot of pages. It says 51 pages, but there's 10 pages is the introduction. So we're gonna read to Legacy Key number 3, and I'm excited to see what everybody thinks about this book. It's definitely a must book. And talk about faith. This talks about a lot of faith, man. Okay, so we got that. All right, so I'm gonna go through what.
We're not going to read Legacy 3. We're reading up to it.
No, you're going to read
Okay, gotcha.
to Legacy 4. So you're going to read to page 53. Page 53. So I will make sure I post that. All right, let me put that here. All right, I want to share a couple things here because I looked something up last night, and my numbers are a little off, but they're pretty much the same. All right. So in our team, in my group team, I want to just give a shout out. So Lori, your business increased 47%, but I think after that last brand partner signed up, or the last order, it may be like 48%, but you had a 48% increase in your business, which is crazy good. Carmen, you had a 19% increase, and I don't think you even realized that. And we shoot for 5 usually, 5 or 10, but you had a 19% increase. Renee, she's not on here, but she had an 81% increase in her business. And then Sharon, I know you you just got customers, but you had a 152% increase in your business from last month. And then Solange, I mean, come on, craziness over here, 267% increase in her business over last month. Look at her. Yep. And it was 3 brand partners, and she hit director again, and she got all these bonuses that are ridiculous. And so it's so exciting to see that. And it's just the difference of that 1 month. It's just the difference of the 1 month. And that's all that matters. It's just that one little difference. Our team, the difference was I think we were increased by 17% by the end of last night. We had more 3-year free qualifiers this month than we did last month. So that, I mean, I look at that because that's just this customer after customer after customer. So all the activity that you guys did in August is going to culminate for September, and things are going to start happening more and more and more. So really focus on your September, and I will share with you what I'm looking forward to in September, what I didn't do in August or what I could have done better, so that you guys have an idea. And then I'm going to start going through with you guys, and we'll share really fast. So for me, I feel like I did a lot in August, and I know that a lot more could be done in my personal business. So I need to get, me personally, I need to get more samples out so that I don't have just that 9 or 10 customers. I want to have that 15 customers by the end of the month, next month, so that I'm not, so that those 2 that just popped into the universe for me don't just pop in. Like, I want intentionally get those customers. So I am going to start my month off with more samples. And getting out there, being in, like, out, not just in my house. So for my personal business, I need to focus on that, because unfortunately what Monique does in third party, my third party voice, what Monique does is I focus on you guys, because for me, that's what I love to do, is focus on you guys, and I forget about me. And so I learned my lesson the last time, and I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to focus on me, and I'm going to focus on you guys. So you'll always have me. Don't think that you guys can't bug me. Please keep bugging me, but I need to focus on my business as well. So that's what I'm going to do. And we had a 16% increase. I would like to have another, 16 to 20% increase in our business, which means like a few extra thousand every month, to get to where I need to be. This month I can get that volume to hit executive director again, because we're this close, but I'm not there yet in that category. But I'd like to hit executive director again this month. Because we slid back, but that's the volume. So I need to get us there, and we're almost there. So that's my goals. That's what I want to accomplish. So I'm going to go ahead and go through, and Lori, I'm going to start with you, Lori. I'm going to unmute you. You're first. Go ahead. Oh, I unmuted you. Go ahead.
I'm telling you my goals for this month.
What you think you didn't, what could you have done better for August, and what you're going to do for September?
Well, I busted my move for September, and what I could do more is go back to my inactive customers a little earlier in the month, and I have a good list of Class A's, but I get more Class A's. So I have to get at least 5 more Class A's this month so that I can turn to. And honestly, to be honest with you, I'm doing a ton of activity throughout my day pretty consistently. So that's not the problem. It's numbers. For me, it's numbers, because I'm doing all the activity. I just need more numbers. It's a numbers game. And instead of having my solid 9, and I got my 10th in last night, I want to have 15 customers, and I want to sign 2 brand partners this month and help my newest brand partner, if he's interested, because he's in school, to senior brand partner rank this month for him. He's a dynamic young man that probably could be a 5-star when he sets his mind to it. So I'm real excited about him.
Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, Kathy, I know your picture's not there. Kathy Preshaw, can you talk? Okay. Hold on, I can't hear you. You're muted. Sorry. There.
I'm at the dealership getting my husband's car serviced.
Okay.
So, I believe that I definitely stepped out of my comfort zone this month with doing the live. I want to be careful and not do too many of those. Do more personal stuff as well, so that it's not bombarded with just Nerium.
Mm-hmm.
I totally appreciate this group, because being here has pushed me to step out of my comfort zone, to do more activity. And so I'm very appreciative of that. What I need to do, like Lauren said, it's a numbers game. I don't want to say what Michelle said, because I got what you said. So I pushed myself this month. I'm proud of that. And I am going to continue to push myself, and it's a numbers game, and just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm proud of you. I mean, I didn't even touch on that, but I'm so proud of each and every one of you for those Facebook Lives. And did you see that once we started doing them, how many other people started doing them that are not even in this group? They saw us and were like, we better get on that. Something's going on. We better get on that. We keep seeing. And I made sure I told Vicky about them so that she saw them. She would comment every time you guys got on them. So I'm very proud of everyone. I do think Danny and her baby won the cuteness factor.
I was going to put my puppy on there.
Yeah. But awesome, Kathy. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Danny, I'm going to ask you to go next because you're in the little pictures here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Am I unmuted?
Yep.
Okay. Well, August didn't go how I wanted to. Going back to work and the school year starting and football season starting, kind of, and trying to find my balance. It took me a lot longer than I thought, and then just feeling I kind of hit like a depression slope with stuff, and then everyone got sick, and so, but I think it made me kind of like, it was like my tester month, like figuring out my rhythm where I need it, where I can figure, where I know now where I can plug in every day. So now I need to put that into action in September and plug in those little moments I have throughout the day to get to do like my follow-ups or just exposures, and making sure I'm sticking to that too. And then Logan's starting school this week, so I was like, ooh, more people to talk to. So once I start meeting new mommies and stuff, so I think it has like a big opportunity this month for me to be doing more exposures, making that conscious, intentional effort throughout my day, and knowing like I know there's those spots in my day, even though I'm busy, to make this work.
Awesome. And then lean on us too, because even though you're as busy as you are, because you do have so much going on, lean on some of, whoever just in the group or whatnot, and say, this is what I've got going on. What do I do now? What should I do today? What should I focus on? I need your help, so that we can help you become more laser focused, because you may be sitting there going, okay, now what do I do? What's next? Okay, I want to sit here because I keep going from here to here and I just want to sit here. But no, ask us and let us say, okay, do this or go do this or whatever. So lean on us as well.
Right.
Okay. And then I'll see you today and I'll talk your ear off. So.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. All right, Sharon, your turn. Hold on. You're unmuted.
Oh, okay. All right. So this month, last month, August, I pushed myself. Couple weeks ago, our real estate company, the group of people went to a conference, and they came back and they said, if you could do 1% more, if you could just do 1% more in your business, what would that look like? Or if you could just change your business 1 degree, what would that look like? And with that, and with the book that we've been reading, I realized that, wait a minute, maybe I'm not giving it quite that 1% or what I really should be. And I got out of my comfort zone. So basically what happened was Sharon got out of Sharon's way and pushed beyond and said, I don't care what people think or what people say. I'm just going to do what I know is going to get me to where I want to be. And that's what went on. And with Dennis's support, I mean, totally. And if I doubted myself, he would make sure to tell me that what's going on with you. I mean, come on. And so, and Monique, the entire team, just, it really helped. So just getting out of my comfort zone and doing that. And I know coming into September, what more I can do and what was holding me back. And so now I can move forward and do that with more extensive follow-up. And I have a system in place now that I can utilize as visual. I'm such a visual person that it's visual and it's color coded, and it's going to be awesome.
Nice. Awesome. And did you see your Facebook Live, 650 people watched it, and you had 6 shares, and you had 65 comments.
600?
650 people watched it as of this morning.
Oh my God. No, I had seen it was like 300 and something.
Yeah, 650, and 6 people shared it. You're reaching people. You're making a difference for people. So that's what you need to know. Your story was impactful. Your story was impactful. So really go back in there and look at all, like 65 comments is a lot of comments too. Go in there and make sure you really write those people down who all commented. You may be able to see some of the people who watched it. So look to see if they're people you know and reach out to them, because they may not tell you they watched it, but really, check that out. And I would really focus on, continuing to share that story. It's a big story.
A lady called me last night. She's one of my daughter's friend's mother, and she told me she had a stroke 10 years ago, and she saw that video.
See?
And she said she's forgetful, loses balance, the same things that happen to Dennis. And so last night she asked me to send her whatever information that I had. So I did that last night, and I told her I'd follow up with her, by Monday to see if she had the time to review it. And it sounded like she is, ready to order the EHD.
Awesome. Congrats. And I just wanted to share my little friend. Look at this. Is my little friend Lilo. Say hi, Lilo. This is Lilo.
So cute.
Lilo, yes, she's a precious little thing. Okay. Anyways, I just had to share her because she had to get on my lap. Okay, Siobhan, you're next, Siobhan. I got you.
Okay, well, let's see. One thing I have to do this month is get more samples out. I've been doing a lot of follow-up because I was sampling everybody everywhere. So that's one of my big goals this month, and to get my time more organized, because I travel a lot and I'm only in one place for a couple of days and then another place for another couple of days. So I need more to manage my time better this month as well. So
okay.
Just trying to get back on track. I lost my father in June, so it's been kind of a rough couple of months. So
sorry to hear that.
That's where I'm at.
It's a distraction. I mean, it's a big distraction for you because it's hard to get out of that. I've been there. I understand. What I would suggest, one of the things for you is really, because you're always somewhere, is planning your day before the day begins. Looking before you go to sleep, just saying, okay, and write down 2 names. Just write down 2 names of people you need to get samples to for the next day. So put 2 names down so you already know the name. Like, it's not like the next day you're like, okay, who am I going to talk to today? But I'll go through your list and already put the names down. And that could help you a lot.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right.
All righty, thanks. I'm sorry, was that all? I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's good. I'm good.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Terry, your turn. Go, Terry.
Well, I got pretty much exactly what I deserved in August. Excuse me. What I mean by that is, you reap what you sow, and you don't reap what you don't sow. And I wasn't consistent, and so as a result of that, I had the outcome I expected. And then the last day of the month, I'm looking at things, and I'm so sick of that, doing it that way, not being consistent all month and then just pushing on the last day of the month. It's not been not the healthy way to do it. So I want to start this month out. I want to start the first of the month like I end the last of the month. I kind of want to pretend like today and tomorrow, or like the last 2 days of the month. A little harder for me during the week. I do squeeze in opportunities to share product here and there when I can during the week, but should be able to use my weekend to hustle, to charge. So I'm going to use this weekend, like I should have done all month. How about that? My time is not organized. I spend too much time when I do get on Facebook. I spend too much time going down the scroll hole, time I'll never get back. That's time I could be using more wisely. And I will do my best to write down 2 names a day the day before. So, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, and that's the thing. As long as you see what you're doing or what you could have done or that's all it is. If you can, of course a plane is flying over. As long as you can see it and own it and know what you can do differently, that's all that you need. And then you're set up for success because you know what you could have done and you know what you could do better now. And today is the first of the month and you got 30 whatever days we have in this month and you can make it happen. Easy.
Well, I'm the slight edge exposed. It didn't promote me. It exposed me. So
exactly.
there.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, Terry. Okay. Let's go to Robin.
Me.
You.
Me. So last month I was a little distracted, so I got a late start, and I'm okay with that. I was building costume for a friend, and that was a hot mess. But so I got a late start, so I'm on the ball now, and so I'm with Terry. I got exactly what I put into August. But Terry, we're already ahead of the game because we started this week and we'll just keep going. So, and that's my plan. My goals is, I'm going to start planning my days before they happen because if I don't, I am very shiny over there. So if I don't, I get distracted with all kinds of dumb stuff. So I have been very good with my personal development. I do that every morning. That means I'm not going to choke somebody throughout my day. So that's always good. But I am charging forward through September into October. That's what I decided.
Awesome. And you did send a lot of videos out too, when we did all the video challenges. So you do have you guys, both of you did give a lot of exposures out there. And as hard as you are on yourself, as hard as you are on yourself, you both still did activity. Like you did not do anything. You did activity and it'll come in September. So you did do all that. I mean, I saw it, I know it. So don't be so hard on yourself. All right. Sarah, thanks, Robin. Are you able to talk, Sarah?
Hi. Okay. It's I'm cooking breakfast. I'm gonna turn my video off here because I'll be cracking me. So my goals this month I didn't quite hit, but what I love is that I grew nonetheless. I feel like I have really good plans in place for September, and things got a little bit hectic. Sorry for all the noise in the background. Things got a little bit hectic because we decided to put our house up on the market. And then my husband just had surgery. So we are moving along here, but we are going. One of the things that I think I learned the most last month was doing Facebook Live. Okay, buddy, go ahead and sleep. So as much as I was super nervous to do it, and I haven't gotten instant results, oh my gosh, I have all these customers or anything, I've gotten interest from people who never even said anything on the live, but saw me in person or messaged me and said, hey, what about this? And I also had an amazing freeway call with Vicki about somebody who said, hey, I want some more information about your business. I've been meaning to ask, but I kept forgetting. So this was a good reminder. And I thought, she had commented or reacted to nothing at all on Facebook. And then, oh yeah, I've been watching your business. So, we talk about the fact that people are watching, and they are. So, for September, what I'm really going to try and do is organize my time well. I have big goals for September. So I'm going to organize my time well, make sure that I do all of my follow-ups, including with all of my prior PCs, so that I can hopefully drum up some more business. I want to be at 4,000 in trip volume by the end of September, and I want to double my PQB for this month. So, and be a senior brand partner. So those are my goals.
Awesome. Well, and yeah, I mean, the thing with our business, and it took me a while to understand it, is it's exposure. I mean, it's not going to, there's people who are finally reaching out to you. It's going to take them 5 to 10 exposures for them to say, okay, I want to buy it now. And I mean, just know that, and I love the position I'm in to help you guys, because if we would have tried to do this when I first started, I'd be like, I don't know what the heck's going to happen. Like, I don't know, maybe. But I can tell you right now, whatever you're doing today, You may get results in 5 years. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It could, but I'm telling you, those 2 customers that came out of nowhere, they've been my friends before Nerium. They've seen me do this business for 6 years, and all of a sudden call, I want an EHT. What? Where'd you come from? I've been talking to you about this stuff for a year. All of a sudden you're calling me, I want EHT 6 years later? Okay, sure, no problem. Let me get that for you. And then that's why my posture was like, I'll only sell it to you if you promise me you're going to do it for 90 days, because I don't want to have you tell me it didn't work. That's where that posture came from. But I'm telling you, all the activities we focus on today is that slight edge. It's going to come. It's going to come. Just know it's going to come, because I can tell you with 110% no doubt in my mind that whatever we do in our business today, you're going to get results eventually, because it's happened to me. And so that's what's so amazing about doing this, because I'm going to be that 10-year-old NMD up there. No, I'm not. No 10 years. But I've 6 years in the business, and the growth I've seen and what's happening, it's huge, 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 huge. So awesome job. Awesome job. Okay. Solange, you're next. There you go.
Okay. So I have to say thank you to you, Monique, and this whole focus group, because coming out of Get Real, I had planned how Emma and I were going to get it together, and I was going to make time for my Nerium business every other day and make sure that I did the follow-up consistency. So actually, I came out starting this month, since I had already started organizing everything, every day. So I get on the Zoom at 7 when I can, because I'm cooking breakfast for a lot of little people, you guys know. So my days are always crazy. But I did meet my goal. I wanted to be a director for the end of this month, and I did it. I would like to do the same. Oh, let's take that back. I will be a director again for September. I will make sure that my 3 brand partners that I brought in will reach senior brand partner this month. I have 2 people in the A prospects list. So they'll either make a decision or not. And I already told one person, hey, if it ain't for you, don't worry. You're not hurting my feelings at all. I just don't have time to mess around. I have a goal and I need to get there. And if you're not strong and it's not what you want, it's okay. I got to keep moving. So I am being very consistent, being on this, all of you guys on this focus team with everybody's comments and everything that each one of us do. Every comment that you guys post daily helps me. So if you're reading the comments, keep doing it, because it's consistency. And I'm really more focused than I've ever been, I think, in my business. And thank you guys very much. And my calendar is, I already know what days that I have tentatively set to meet with Mo and a couple other people. But I'm ready. You will make MMD before you even realize it, because all of us are focused. All of us are moving. Even though some of us are doing our action slower, like even if it's once a week, you're still doing the activity. And all I can say is we're all working to help each other. So absolutely. I'm excited.
Well, and I've seen you in this business the whole time you've been in the business. And yes, this is the hardest I've ever seen you work, and the hardest I've ever seen you go for a goal. And you know what? You went hard, but it wasn't like going to a 9-to-5 job working hard. It was fun and having a good time and sharing with people, and your posture has changed, and it's just incredible. And yes, you will get those 3 to get Fast Start qualified, because then that gives more Bahamas points. Those people can get Bahamas points. I mean, there's just so much to it. So awesome job, Solange. I'm super proud of you. Okay. You're welcome. Carmen, I know you said you can't talk, but can you? I don't know if you're able to. I know you're walking around doing stuff. Maybe not. Okay.
Yes, I could, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
That's fine. You don't need to see you. So go ahead and talk.
Okay. So for the month of August, yeah, well, I did get 2 new customers, but I wanted at least one last one, and it didn't happen. So for September, I'm kind of going to a transition in September because this coming week is my last week of my temp job, and I have a permanent job that I'm gonna start September 10th. And what I liked about my temp job was that I had a lot of downtime, and that's when I would do my prospecting and send out videos and follow up. And now I'm concerned because now I'm gonna have a real job and be actually working. And I'm worried that I'm gonna not have enough time for Nerium. And then there's a learning curve, so I can't be like, I'm texting or sending the video. I need to be focused at my job. I have to be 100% focused. So I'm kind of concerned about that. I'm kind of disappointed at myself because I didn't do a Facebook Live, but I am going to do it within a week. I'm going to challenge myself. And I'm saying it in front of all of you guys so I could be accountable. I've never, ever have gone live on Facebook. And if I have, I wasn't alone. What else? I think that's it. I mean, I have a lot of, Monique and a few of you know that I have a lot going on right now in my life, and I've been through a lot of challenges and still going through them, and I'm trying not to get too distracted with that and trying to stay focused, but it's just very, very difficult. And thanks for everybody watching their posts, the live post. It really encourages me to do more and all of I haven't been active too much on the messenger, but I read them, and that's motivating for me.
Awesome. Well, I do want to tell you, Carmen, I mean, you know how I feel about you, but you've grown leaps and bounds, and you've done so much more than I could have imagined. I mean, I remember the day I met you and who you were and who you are today, and you've become a better version of yourself in all aspects. And I know you feel that and know that. So please just, you're doing what you got to do. And with, don't worry about that. Don't get caught up in the, what I'm going to do with this job and how I'm going to do this, because it's tough. It's tough. It's stressful. And Lori did make a comment. She works a full-time job and she fits this in, and she had rank advancements in her team, and she had over 1,000 plus in customers and 200. I mean, she kills it every month. So don't get focused on what you can't do. Focus on what you can do. You drive to work. You drive home from work.
Mm-hmm.
You're at home in bed, sitting there at 10 o'clock at night. Focus on when you can fit those little pieces in, not what you cannot do. If we focus on what we can't do, you won't do anything. I mean, I've learned that. So focus on the cans. And so, you know what? It's okay that you didn't do a Facebook Live. You can do it anytime. Doesn't matter. It was just a challenge. You're not going to fail at something. It's not like you're going to get in trouble, and you're going to be ousted out of the Focus 20 group. Just kidding. But you just know that. Just do the things you can do. And again, plan before the day begins, and look at your people, look at what you've got, and say, okay, I need to talk to, Carmen and Sarah. I need to talk to them tomorrow. Okay. Wednesday, I need to talk to Terry and Robin. Okay. I got those people. Okay. I need to talk to Mark and Jose. Like, put the names in, so when it comes to that 5 minutes you have, there's no figuring it out. You just go, hey, Jose, it's Carmen. I would like to send you a video. And blah, blah, blah. Can I tell you? Oh, great. Okay. Hey, blah, blah. And it takes you 5 minutes and it's done. Just consistently do that every day, 5 days a week, and don't overwhelm yourself. And maybe and take 2 of the days in the week off and focus on Saturdays and Sundays when you're not at work, and get more done on Saturdays and Sundays, just like Terry does, just like Lori does. I mean, when people have those full-time jobs like most people do, and you guys, like when you're in an office and you can't work, focus on those Saturdays, Sundays, morning and evening. Don't worry about that in between. And then when you go to lunch and you meet somebody, hey, this is what I do on the side, and try to share something with you. You fit it in when you can. Make sense?
Yes.
And what I would suggest is that you talk to Sarah, you talk to Sharon about their first Facebook Lives and how those went, and Robin. Talk to them, get their little input. They're going to tell you it was not as hard as they thought it was going to be. talk to Terry, talk to Lori. How do they fit it into their day? Get advice from people that already are doing where you're going to go. So get advice from them because they have the knowledge to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing and what's worked for them. So I would suggest that as well.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. Anybody else have anything to add?
Yes, I have something to share. It's Lorraine. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I was muted. Sorry. Yes.
Oh, okay. So first of all, hats off to all of you. Every single one of you did amazing this month. And every single one of you did the level of amazement, as we all saw, based on your choices. We all get that. But I want to say, please sit in a moment and celebrate what you did. Don't say, I just got 2 customers. You got 2 customers. That's better than no customers. So take a moment to celebrate, you guys. Pat yourself on the back. And those of you that about, I got a late start or I didn't do what I had to do, what I want to share with you is that I know how I react. Slow down. It looks like I know how I react to negativity. And in order for me to get something different, I have to be different. I mean, drastically different. Like be quiet versus be a talker. And that's when I'm going to get a different outcome. So if you are looking at yourself right now, be somebody completely different and you're going to have a completely different outcome. And that outcome is probably going to be what you need. So I did want to say, because I'm a talker and when I'm silent, magic happens in my silence and in my pauses. So, and I hope I can help you with all my Facebook stuff that I'm doing. And I send all that info through our Focus 20 Messenger so that I could say, okay, I'm doing this drip campaign, you guys. Okay, this is what I just sent out. Okay, this is what I did. So maybe some of you will do the same and maybe it'll help you too. But just celebrating your win today, guys. And your win is that you have awareness, even if you have no new customers this month.
Awesome. Yep. And the win is you're all on here. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out because we have 10 minutes to get on Vicky's Zoom and hers is going to be like 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to be very long. She's just announcing a contest for us. So you want to be on that. I posted it on Dream Team. If you guys can text that picture, or if you can't text that picture to your team, I just texted the leaders. So text your team so they can be on because everybody can participate in this. And that's all I got for you guys. But you know what? Let's charge into September because this is it. I'm so excited. I know we're going to see more rank advancements. I know we're going to see more customers. I know we're going to see more activity, more things coming, more results because of what we did in August. And I just am super proud of you guys because you guys are doing the do, no matter what it is. Like Lori said, celebrate what you got today. Take a little break. I will. I'm going to be in the pool today. Just letting you know, be in the pool with my cup of happy. And I'm going to keep being a cup of happy, everybody. Let's all be happy today. But just know what you did. Just, hey, oh my God, I did a Facebook Live this month. Heck yeah. So focus on all that you did to this month, guys. So super proud of you. Love you all. I feel like Bo Short. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you, Mo.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.